All right, hello everybody, and welcome to Clumsy Clairvoyance. I appreciate y'all being here. If this is your first time here, welcome. If it is not your first time here, welcome back. How is everybody doing tonight? What is today? Today's Sunday / Monday, right? It's not Monday for me yet. Tomorrow is Martin Luther King Day. You're welcome if you didn't know my daughter's in school, so I'm always up on the holidays. But anywho, welcome everybody. If you have never been in here before and you have some questions about how the readings work, it rolls like this. Okay, so anyone that does send in a tip or donation will get priority in the readings. Okay, however, once I am done with anyone who's in line for a reading or in between readings, if you do have a question, just raise your hand or let me know in the chat, and I will try to get to you in between readings. Sometimes it's real busy, sometimes it's not real busy. It just depends. So I don't make any promises I can't keep. Okay. So having said that, let me say hi to all y'all and see how everybody is doing. Hey Rick, how are you? Oh, John D. John D, guess what? I'm using that deck tonight that we were talking about. Anybody who ends up liking this deck and wants to know what it's called, this is the name of that deck. I have an unboxing of it, but it's called the Lorenzi Tarot. Okay, so anyone that does like this deck, you could pick it up yourself. But yeah, I thought I would pull this one out. This is a really nice deck, one I really like as well. I think Steven really likes this one too, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a popular deck that I haven't used in a little bit, so I figure I would bust it out. Yes, good morning, good evening. Melissa, how are you? You know what, Melissa? Today, before I went live, I kind of felt like there was something I had to tell you, and I can't remember it. So I guess it'll come to me. I won't. But I kept thinking, do I need to tell her something? Like I was sitting there on my little keyboard getting ready to write you a message. I was like, hold on, what was I going to tell her? But good to see you, nonetheless. Hearts. Look at that. Okay, Vicky, how are you? Good to see you. I did see a little bit of that on expert chat that you'd hurt your hand, so I do hope you feel better, my friend. I'm sorry to hear that. And thank you, John D. Monday for you, okay. They should cancel Mondays. No, they can't. They shouldn't cancel Mondays. Yeah, it is, right? The artwork is really nice in these cards. Just what's going on for you in the week? I suppose I could do that. Let's see. All right, so spirit, angels, and guides, please come through for Rick. Rick would like to know how his week is going to go. How's the week going to be for Rick? Spirit, angels, and guides, please come through for Rick. How is the week going to be for Rick? How's the week going to be for Rick? Spirit, angels, and guides, please come through. All right, anything else? All right. So we have the King of Cups in reverse. So right off the bat, I feel like you're having a hard time controlling your emotions. We have the Hierophant. Okay, that's good. We have the Five of Wands, and then we have the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I feel like this week it's going to be really important for you, in particular, Rick, to find someone you can go to for advice. That's all with the Hierophant is truly represents. Okay, it's this person that has that kind of like, wisely wisdom. That might be paradoxical, but I feel like there's someone here this week that's going to offer you good advice, sound advice, and a lot of it is just to avoid some inner turmoil, some inner fighting, because the five of wands is very much disruption and kind of conflict, but a lot of times it could be conflict within yourself, like you're fighting with yourself. So I feel like it's important you reach out to someone this week that you could get some good advice to, or someone that will just listen to you, and they might end up having some really good advice. So there you go, my dear. Okay, so are you on the West Coast like I am, Vicky? You must be West Coast like me. And Juju, very good to see you. Hello, Melanie. How are you? And I will be right back, y'all. Give me one sec, please. I am North Idaho, 2 hours from Moscow. Okay, I'm in California, so yep, you're same time as me, same time zone. It's probably freezing over there. Really? Is that true? That's so odd. Wow, I never knew that. That is weird. All right, so Mel, while you're here, while I see your name up, I'll go ahead and do yours and text Jen's reading. Spirit angels and guides, please come through. We'll have a reading for my Melissa. Can we have a reading for Melissa, please? Okay, nice. Okay, what else? Oh, okay, I like this reading. Okay, so we have the High Priestess, okay? And then we also have the Six of Pentacles, okay? So I don't know if you ever do like charity work or anything like that, Melissa, or if you like, there's something that you could do to help others. But the Six of Pentacles is exactly that. It's the charity card, okay? It's all about being charitable, but also, knowing how to give, receive, etc. But with you, I feel like with this High Priestess coming up, I feel like there's something inside you that would really appreciate being in a position to help others right now. And that's my encouragement to you. Whether it's helping them in any way, really, it doesn't mean you have to go to a soup kitchen. It could just be helping a group of friends, in an online chat. Whatever it is, I feel like your soul is calling out for it, and you'll feel really fulfilled by the time by the time you've completed it. So there you go, Melissa. Now, Toddy said Idaho has portals. It wouldn't surprise me. Now we're gonna do text Jen. All right, spirit angels and guides, please come through. for text Jen. Messages for text Jen right now. Okay, anything else? Let's see what she got. Oh, good. Okay, so she got the 10 of Cups, or the Sun, and then she also got, text Jen, you also got the 10 of Cups. So I feel like there's this like real appreciation of family and friends right now. And I don't know if you've been spending a lot of time with your family and friends. If you haven't, text Jen, this is a perfect time. Whether it's going out to a dinner or just, having, dinner at home, whatever it is, I feel like right now is the perfect time for appreciation for friends and family that are close to you. And perhaps if you've had a hard time with friends and family recently, I feel like the tide is gonna turn majorly on that. So look forward to it, okay? So there you go, my dear. And thank you. And hello, my friend. How are you, Steven? Steven, you still got like 2 extra ones, by the way, from the other night when I was doing readings for you. Just FYI. And go ahead and type your questions in the chat whenever you're ready, my friend. Oh, look, you're already on top of it. Love it. Hey. We had the animal deck out last night, Steven, and Darth was saying it was your deck. He's like, "This is Steven's deck." No one got the owl though. I'll say that. No one got the owl. And I'm not sure who that's for, but thank you, Juju, for doing that. Okay. Real quick, hello, Deb Moore. More. Hi, Deb. How are you? Real quick, Steven, do you mean what will happen at work? Just to clarify. And what does it look like? I'll show you. Give me a second, and I'll grab it because I think it's still nearby. Pretty sure. How many decks do I have? That is actually going to be a giveaway question. Like, next time I do a giveaway, that's going to be one of the questions that I ask. So I'm not giving up that information yet. At work, okay, gotcha. Just want to make sure. Okay, so Steven. Spirit, angels, and guides, please come through for Steven. Steven would like to know what will happen if he doesn't go on his work trip. Spirit, angels, and guides, what will happen if Steven does not, go on his work trip? Yeah, one that jumped right away. Okay, what else? Well, I'll admit it's not as bad as that. It's not bad at all, actually. Okay, so we have the Magician. Steven, we're talking about John D. He loves this deck, and I was saying, weren't you the other person who really liked this deck, if I'm not mistaken? Okay, so we got the Magician, the Knight of Wands, and also you have Strength. Okay, so I actually feel like you might be able to weasel out of this one. It's the best way I would describe it. Or to I almost feel like if you offer your services elsewhere, especially with the Magician here and that Knight of Wands, it's very much like a energy of thinking on the fly. Okay, thinking quick, okay, well, what else can I do? What else can I offer? Or what can I do in place of this? So I almost feel like if you come up with an alternative for them, then it might not go so bad. So it actually looks kind of like it might not be bad. It would be okay. So, but my advice here is definitely, it seems as though if you came up with some alternative, that would be best. So there you go, my friend. And the rabbit, interesting. Oh, that's funny. You said for a fortune teller. That's cute. That's cute. You call me a fortune teller. I love this. Cheers, cheerio. Well, that's the only rule I have, just because it's expensive to ship. Whoever does win those giveaways, it's expensive for me to ship to all the way to the the UK and everything. So, but I can assure you that Melissa's was a bit more expensive than yours. So don't feel too bad. All right, next question for Steven. What will happen at home? And thank you, Stephen, for your very kind donation session. Appreciate you. What will happen at home if I don't go on my work trip? Okay. Sir, angels and guides, please get through. Good question. For Stephen. Stephen would like to know what will happen if Stephen doesn't go on his work trip. What will happen at home? Okay. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Five of Wands, which is conflict. And then we have the Three of Cups in reverse. So I'm going to tell you exactly what I think this is about, okay? I think this is about, if you don't go, then what's his name is going to have a fit. Like, oh, well, I thought I was supposed to come over and stay in his room for the time he's gone. That's what I feel like that's really about. You know how I feel about the Three of Cups in reverse when it comes to this type of stuff, that third party intervener. So I feel as though, like, if you don't go, it's going to cause conflict between him. I don't know if I'd say him and you, or him or David, perhaps both. But I do feel like him kind of getting upset. Like, I thought I was supposed to stay there while he was gone, type of, drama going on. However, I don't necessarily feel like I see the drama between you and David. I really can't say I necessarily think that. It feels more like an outsider being like upset about the situation because it ruined his or her plans. So there you go, my love. And again, good to see you, Deb. So I would say, Stephen, that might be like a good option, just to throw it out there. Like, hey, since I can't do this, I'll totally do this instead. What is this? It was really funny trying to convince her that I wasn't in a con. Girl, no, really. She's fantastic. And hello, Teresa. Good to see you. I know those were my first thoughts too. Melissa, you're a lucky charm. Why didn't you tell me? And that's very kind to say. All right, what will happen between me and David if I don't go on my work trip? All right. Spirit, angels, and guides, please come through for Stephen's next question, which is what will happen to David and Stephen if Stephen does not go on the work trip? What will happen between David and Stephen if Stephen doesn't go on the work trip? David and Stephen, if they could go on a work trip. All right, one more, please. Okay. Okay, so right out the gate, we got the devil. So we got the devil. We got the star, though, too. Okay. Let's see what else we have. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Let me see something. Then we got the 7 of Pentacles. So I kind of feel it's going to be hot and cold, okay? Because I almost feel this vibe like with David coming through, like, why don't you trust me? You know what I mean? Like, what? You don't trust it? You don't trust me to just, be here on my own, or why you try to control me type of vibe. However, then I see the star. I see him also being grateful that you're there. So I'm going to say there's some definitely mixed messages here. I'm going to say that you're going to feel it seems as though there's both here. There's a little bit of kind of resentment here, but then there's also a lot of like relief there as well. I do see with these two, with that 10 of Pentacles reverse and then that 7, he might be worried that you're going to lose out on money. And for that, he would probably feel guilty or bad. So that's something you might want to talk to him about too. If you won't lose out on money, be like, hey, it's not a big deal. It's not like I'm going to lose my check over it type thing. So there you go, lovey. You were right about me going to the doctor. It's like I did. Really? Oh, whew. That's a sigh of relief that you did go. If you don't mind sharing, what did they say? Or are you good? Are you okay? Are you in recovery? I'm glad to hear that you made it, in the nick of time or whatever it was. And I hope that you are recovering. All right. Next question for Stephen. What will happen between me and David if I do go on my work trip? Okay. Again, another good question. Let's see. All right, Spirit, Angels, and Guides, please come through for Stephen. Stephen would like to know if he does go on his work trip, how things go between David and Stephen if he does go on the work trip. What will happen? David does go on the work trip. Okay, wow. And then, okay. It looks kind of good. I do sense a little bit like a sadness at first with that 5 of Pentacles in reverse coming up. Then we have the 2 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. This is all about healing a relationship. So it appears as though maybe the longing or the time away, and I feel like I've said this before, would be good for the relationship. So I would say for the most part, that is still very much true. So there you go, my dear. I have sudden onset diabetes. Oh my gosh, really? Wow. What a blessing you're here then. We're thankful you're here. So take care of yourself, Deb. Oh my gosh, that makes my heart flutter a little. I'm so glad you're okay though. And that's a very kind thing to say. Thanks, Juju. Your check is in the mail. Right? I'm happy she's okay as well. Thank goodness. While we're on the topic of you, Deb, I'm going to go ahead and pull you a card or two for the week, okay? See if everything's going to stay on track for you. All right, so Spirit, Angels, and Guides, please come through for Deb. Spirit, Angels, and Guides. How does the rest of the week look for Deb? Okay, that's nice. Anything else? Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles, which again is a card of like charity, but it's also about knowing how to give and receive, the balance of that. I feel like you need to let in those that maybe want to help you, okay? Don't be so stubborn. Eight of Swords, this is about worry. Eight of Cups, so I feel as though maybe you've been worried about something, or it could be just your health in general. Eight of Cups says you could kind of leave that behind right now and allow yourself to have help from friends or loved ones or anyone who offers it right now, okay, Deb? So there you go, my dear. Well, what will? What? Well, what happened between David and Leo when I'm at work trip? Okay. So spirit angels and guides, please come through for Stephen. Stephen would like to know what will happen between David and Leo during the work trip. If Stephen leaves to go on the work trip, if anything, what might happen between the two of them, between David and Leo while Stephen is gone. Okay. I almost feel like a party. I don't know why, but I'm almost vibing that. Hold on. And the Four of Swords. No, Four of Swords is a little bit more calm. That's just something I pulled extra. Okay, so we got the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and then we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So I kind of feel like they'll run a little bit of amok. I'm going to be honest. Do I see anything romantic here, though? No, I don't. I see a little bit of maybe going out and doing the most a little bit, doing a little bit too much in that regard. But I don't see anything romantic here. All right, my dear. So at the most, I would say maybe going to a party or kind of, acting, maybe. I don't know if I'd say they have a house party, but like I said, maybe just running a little bit of amok, kind of, going out a little bit too much or something like that. But I don't see anything romantic between them going on at all. There you go on that one, my love. And yes, Deb, I could see that for sure in the card. So it's okay to let people in, let people help and assist, especially, it seems as though the people around really want to help as well. So, all right, so Stephen, what is going on between them now? Let's see. All right, so spirit angels and guides, please come through for Stephen. Stephen would like to know what is going on between them now, between Leo and David. Hold on, I'm going to reshuffle this because these like completely stuck together. All right, spirit angels and guides, please come through once more. Stephen would like to know what is going on between David and Leo currently. What is going on between them now? What's going on between them now? Okay. Anything else? Huh. Okay. All right. So this is interesting. We have the Ace of Cups, which kind of indicates they're getting along real well. But then we have the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is kind of like they're not getting along all that well. But then we have the Two of Swords. Okay, so some decision. I feel like between one of them, I'm going to assume David, but I could be wrong. But I feel as though there's someone in, between the two of them that's really kind of questioning if they want to keep continuing the relationship. And when I say relationship, I mean friendship, okay? I feel as though that they might feel like this person angers too easily. Like 1 second they're hot, cold. Do you know what I mean? 1 second that it seems like everything's okay. The next second they're just kind of like flying off the handle about something. The Two of Swords indicates, though, that who I'm assuming is David, is going to have to make that choice, whether they want to continue a friendship or not, whether they want to make the choice or not. I feel as though they're kind of feeling pushed, like they have to make that choice if they're going to continue that friendship or not. So there you go, my love. And hello, good to see you, Alyssa, Eliza. I always say both just in case, but it's very good to see you, my dear. All right. Do David and Leo have plans to use my room while I'm on my work trip? You mean like together? I'm confused about that one. Like, or do you just mean like Leo staying in it? Clarify number 7 for me if you can, Stephen. So let me go to number 8. All right, so spirit agents and guides, please come through for Stephen's next question. What will happen between David and Leo if I don't go on my work trip? Didn't I just answer that? No? Did I just answer that one? If I don't, oh wait, no, I didn't. I did if they do. Okay. So spirit angels and guides, please come through. If Stephen does not go on the work trip, what may happen between David and Leo? Okay. What might happen between David and Leo if Stephen doesn't go on the trip? What may happen between David? Okay. All right. So we have the 6 of Wands in reverse, which is a non-victory. We have the Page of Cups, and then we have the 9 of Wands. So, I see it kind of like, fizzle it out a little bit. Page of Cups is, I'm going to say that's Leo. That's him wanting to come through supportive and everything. However, I do feel like David's guards up with the 9 of Wands, and then we have the 6 of Wands in reverse, which is a kind of like a failed attempt, or like someone else, like a non-victory, as I call it. So whatever stunts Leo might try to pull, I feel like they'll be short-lived. Okay. So there you go on that one, my dear. I don't know. Let's see. Melanie, spirit angels and guides, please come through. For Melanie would like to know, will Melanie's computer start working today? Spirit angels and guides, is there a good chance that Melanie's computer might start working today? Give me a little bit more if you don't mind. Anything else? It actually might. Hold on. I think I might need to call someone in to help you. Do you happen to call your computer the devil? Look, we got the devil reversed. So I feel like it's going to tease you. It's going to help you out for a little bit, and then it'll go back down. Then we have the 3 of Cups in reverse. This is just me suggesting to you, maybe you should try to get someone to help you with the computer. I don't know if it's new or old. You might just need a new one. So there you go, Melanie. Sorry, it's not better news. All right, so just in general, Stephen would like to know, do David and Leo have plans to use Stephen's room when he is on the work trip? Do they have plans to use Stephen's? Okay, I'm going to take that as a yes. And let's see what else. Then we have the Hierophant in reverse. And the Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles. Yes. And I feel like the main reason is so Leo could save money. That's what I feel like the reasoning is. So there you go on that one, my dear. And then I'm going to step out real quick. I have to use the restroom real quick, guys. I will be right back. I've been holding it, and it's not good to hold it, so I've heard, so I will be right back. And real quick, yes, Tasha Reed donation is still open, my dear. Thank you. Okay, I am back, y'all. And thank you, Stephen. Appreciate you. Let me know, Lovey, if you sent in a donation. If you didn't, I will try to get to it after donations and tips. They get priority, and then I will try to get to it after. Okay, Lovey? All right, number 9 for Stephen. Spirit, angels, and guides, please come through for Stephen. Stephen would like to know what is going on with David and Jeff, the friend. Okay, yeah. I remember him now. Okay. Spirit, angels, and guides, please come through. What is going on between David and Jeff? All right. What else? What's going on between David and Jeff? Interesting. Okay, so we have they're all reversed. Queen of Wands in reverse. I do feel like and then we have the Moon reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse. So I just feel like that there is like this persistence that David does not care for from Jeff, or like there's just something about him in particular. I feel like too the Moon reverse. There's something that's going to be revealed about this situation, and I almost feel as though that David's going to tell you about it. So keep your ears open for that. But I feel like he's just kind of uncomfortable around him. It just nothing's going on, honestly. Um, while Jeff might pursue him, it's not happening. So there you go, my dear. You're welcome. And I will try to get to your question in a little bit, okay, my dear? I don't know. Perhaps that's kind of a good question. I wonder if he even offer. I'm gonna go off script real quick because now you got my curiosity going. Let me ask real fast. All right, so Spirit Angels guys, just come through real quick. Would Leo try to pay David, or would David ask for money? Maybe. I'm gonna say maybe, a strong maybe, because we have the Hermit in reverse. So I'd actually say that could be a strong possibility. So there you go for that. Just throwing that out there. And thank you so much. I appreciate you, Tasha. Yes, the live stream is still going. Let me know. You could put your question here in the chat, unless you put it in PayPal or on Cash App. Let me know either way. Okay, I got your question right here. There we go. Give me one sec, love. And thank you for your very kind donation, Chip. Appreciate you. So what's going on with my Leo Daniela friend? Is she going through something? Okay, so let's see. Spirit angels and guides, please come through. For Tasha, Tasha would like to know what is going on with Daniela, who's a Leo. Are they going through something right now? Is Daniela going through something right now? Is Daniela going through something right now? Okay, yep. Let's see what we got. So we have the King of Wands, but in reverse. We also have the Three of Wands. And then we also have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I'd say she's going through a little something, nothing, or they are going through something, nothing too serious, okay? The King of Wands, I don't know if maybe this is like a boss they're dealing with or a spouse. It could be their own energy, but there is like some energy around them. I'm almost vibing it's someone else, okay? That they're just kind of like not getting along with this person. I also feel like they're having a hard time balancing just their everyday tasks, whether it's work, family. They're just having a hard time really balancing and juggling everything. So for you as a friend, you could offer some support. I do feel like they're also in the middle of manifesting something, perhaps. It could be a new job, a new career, something they're doing maybe creatively, and they're kind of feeling a little bit of pressure from that. So that could also be part of what you're feeling from them. But nothing too serious, okay? So other than that, yeah, I would say just offer some support, see how they're doing. A lot of this is just them having a hard time juggling everything that's going on between life, home, work, etc. So there you go, my dear. And thank you again for your very kind donation / tip. Appreciate you. Well, that's a good question. All right, so spirit angels and guides, please come through. And the owl animal spirit guide for Stephen in particular. Please come through. Stephen would like to know, what does the owl, or would like to ask the owl, what does the owl recommend? Does the owl recommend not going on the trip? Does the owl recommend not going on the trip? So justice makes me, okay, so here are the cards. We got justice. We have the King of Wands. And then we also have the Three of Cups in reverse. So I almost hear like coming through my head, like, well, don't go if you're gonna be miserable. That's like the biggest message I hear. However, though, I want to say that I'm feeling that they're more encouraging to go, okay? Because we have Justice and the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is all about, that passion within you, and that motivation, that natural leadership. Justice as well. It's like, well, this is fair to you. It's fair for you to actually go. You need to be fair to yourself is also what I'm hearing. However, though, like I said, the first thing I hear is, well, don't go then if you don't want to go. It's your decision at the end of this. So if you're asking me and you're asking the owl, the owl's a little bit more encouraging for you to go versus not to go. Okay? So there you go on that one, my dear. An expert trying to sleep, massive headache. You're in charge of my dreams tonight. Oh, that's great. Okay, hold on real quick. I gotta go off script again with this one. Just for this. Okay, so spirit angels and guides, what could we possibly give expert to dream about tonight? what my expert be dreaming about tonight, spirit angels and guides. Okay, so we got the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this is like showing me you like running around no direction until you find a lady with boobs. You're welcome, expert. I sent it straight to you, okay? Lady with boobs, blonde hair, kind of long. So there you go, my friend. Okay, how does David feel about Jeff now? Okay, good question. The spirit angels and guides, please come through for Steven. Steven would like to know, how does David feel about Jeff right now? How is David feeling towards Jeff right now? How is David feeling towards Jeff at this current time? How is David feeling towards Jeff? All right, so we have Justice in reverse. We also have the Six of Swords. And then we have the King of Wands, but in reverse. Okay, so I would say, to me, this almost feels like he just wants to. The only reason he keeps him around is for some forward movement. This could be the whole job situation or money situation. However, though, he does not trust him, and he doesn't. I don't feel an attraction here either. So there you go, my dear. And Tasha, how's her finances? I will take a peek for you, all right? The spirit angels and guides, please come through for Tasha again really quickly. Tasha would like to know, how are her finances doing? How are her friends' finances? Are they okay? How are her finances? So we have the Hanged Man. This is one of my favorite Hanged Mans, y'all. Look how cool that card is. I love this Hanged Man. It's so cool. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Wands. So I'm going to say this. She has a little bit of a burden. The Hanged Man is kind of indicating, though, that hopefully it won't last for long. But if you'd say, are her finances more negative or positive? I'd say they're slightly more negative. She's not doing all that great. She's carrying a lot of burden. So there you go. How does David feel about me? Of course. All right, spirit angels and guides, please come through for Steven. Steven would like to know, how does David feel towards Steven tonight? Spirit angels and guides, how is David feeling towards Steven? How does David feel towards Steven tonight? Okay, ooh, the Magician, nice one. What else? You would also have the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So a little bit flirtatious. The Magician with the Knight of Wands, so does make me feel a little bit like he's a little bit, I don't want to say defensive, but like has a little bit of a defensive wall up about something. But nothing serious. I don't feel like this is serious. For the most part, I feel like the Knight of Cups, he's feeling a little bit flirtatious and mostly positive here. So there you go, my dear. Okay, she says she's trying to get evicted. Is it true? I would say that's more true than untrue. Um, let's see. Is this person possibly getting evicted? Yeah, I would say yes. The card of death, yeah, that's an ending. So I'm gonna say yes, that they're telling the truth. But there you go. And you're gonna have to wait for the rest because I have a few other people who have sent in donations. Once I get through them, if you have like an extra question or two, then I will get to it. Okay. But I have a few people waiting on some questions. All right, love. Right, go to sleep. Go to sleep. No, I think she is getting evicted, possibly. That's what I said. Okay, will my room be safe if I go on my trip? That's a very good question. Okay, let's see. That's a really good question. All right, so spirit angels and guides, please come through for Stephen. So Stephen would like to know if Stephen does go on his trip, Spirit, will his room be safe? Will Stephen's room be safe if he goes on his trip abroad? Will Stephen's room be safe if he goes on his trip? Queen of Wands, okay. The King of Pentacles in reverse. And then the Three of Pentacles reverse. I worry about it. I feel like, I'm going to say this. Okay, so we got the Queen of Wands. Then we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. And then we also have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so like this is my vibe. I feel like if you leave it to David, David's just not going to pay attention. I'm keeping it real. However, though, I almost want to suggest like having like a friend come over every now and then just to check on your stuff with this Queen of Wands. I don't know if that's possible, but if it is, Stephen, that would be my suggestion. Have someone come over every now and then, and you can even let David know, hey, I'm just making sure that my room doesn't get fucked up while I'm gone, and just say it as simple as that. So, but yeah, that's the solution I'm feeling because I feel like David's just not going to pay close enough attention. That's just my honest vibe I'm getting from it. So there you go, my dear. When you say it clumsy, it makes me blush. All right, boobies. The snow leopard. Oh, yeah, that's right. The snow leopard brings the good dreams. That's right. I love it. That's good for headaches too, right? True, true. And good to see you, little bossy girl. And hello, kitty cat. I love cats. That was my nickname in school, was Cat. And my name's not even Catherine, so. But hello, kitty. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Hi, kitty cat. Hi, kitty. I love cats. I love them. I think I read that one, Stephen, didn't I? Oh wait, look, you already knew what I was gonna say. I'm like, I just read that one. Okay, hold on. About if you do go, okay. All right, so Spirit, please come through for Stephen. Stephen would like to know If the owl recommends going on this his spirit animal guide, the owl say go. Okay. And anything, okay. Ace of Pentacles, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Six of Pentacles, again, F yeah. And then the Four of Swords, yes, go. And the Four of Swords is interesting to me. It almost indicates like you'll have the best sleep of your life while you're there. I don't know why that's popping in my head, but it is. Yes, yes, and yes. She lied about getting evicted. Oh, okay, I understand now. And hello, Taurus Moon. How are you? No, you asked me, do I see that she is being evicted? For me, my answer is yes. I think she is. I can't tell you, any further right now about while she lied to you. If you send in another donation, or if you wait till the end of the stream after tips and donations, I will get to anyone else who has any extra questions. Okay, I will try to get to everybody. I don't make any promises, but I do try very hard. And yes, I will get to yours once I am done with tips and donations. Okay, Rick? Did Jeff and David fool around when he was over or not? I feel like I answered this one before. Not in this reading, but I feel like I know the answer to this one. All right, so spirit angels and guides, please come through for Stephen. Stephen would like to know, did Jeff and David fool around when he was over? Okay. Okay. So we have the King of Wands. There we go. The Page of Wands. And then we have the Six of Swords in reverse. So I'm going to say no. Because the Six of Swords reverse is indicating that movement, like a movement being blocked or stopped, not being able to move forward. So while he might have pursued it really heavily, the answer is no. They did not mess around. And when I say he, I do mean, what's his name? Jeff. Jeffrey Dahmer. That's going to be his new nickname. I'm going to call him Jeff Dahmer. I'm just kidding. Taurus Moon, Sarah, you're always active over here. I like it. Welcome, Sarah. Welcome in. I donated on PayPal. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Did you type your questions over there too, Sarah? Let me know. That's a really good question, actually. Steven, can you get a lock-free door? Or is that like the room he's supposed to be staying in? That's a good question. Oh, fudge. Get a new one. Did you? Okay. Look how sweet these people are in here. Okay, so let me find. I'll go back up to Rick's Click's question. One more question when you get a chance, please. Does anyone have a crush on me? No, what's her initial? Sorry. I would donate, but I'm broke. Okay, this is a good question. I almost want to. You want initials, huh? You have to have initials? course you have to have initials, don't you? So for that, hold on, let me see. All right, so you're about to get a contrasting reading, okay, Rick? See all these charms in here? There's a lot of letters, numbers, and stuff like that. So any hints about letters and names and stuff like that will come from this, okay? So I'm going to ask the spirit angels and guides to come through for Rick. Can you come through and let us know anything about the names, first and or last, of any persons that might have a crush on Rick? Okay, so we have the letter H, we have the letter I, and we have the letter B. Okay? So there you go for letters. And I almost want to say shell too, because you have the shell pop out. So maybe something with like a SH. And then hold on. I'll pull you a card to see if we can get anything else, maybe like on a physical description. All right, so spirit, angels, and guides, real quick. Can you please let us know or let Rick know about anyone who may have a crush on him, about this person? Can you tell us about this person? King of Cups. Okay, what else? So this person is a very emotionally stable. I'll tell you that. They might be a water sign. What else? What else? The Hermit reverse. So they might be very outgoing. What else can you tell us? The Magician reverse. They can be a little bit insecure at times or nervous around you. Kind of quiet. Chariot. Okay. They also might be a Cancer, which aligns with this kind of water sign thing going on. So I feel like they might be a Cancer, okay? I'm feeling that strong. Or like some type of water sign. So make sure you get their sign, okay? Make sure you're asking all these chicks in all the chats, what's your sign? What's your sign? But there you go, my dear. And that was so very nice of you, Mousy. Very sweet. Aw, how cute. How cute. Okay, then. Now I see, Sarah. How did Kay the Virgo feel about me after our video chat today? Very nice. Was your first? Okay, cool. Very nice. Okay. So let's take a peek. So spirit, angels, and guides, please come through. For Sarah, the Taurus moon. First question is, how did Kay the Virgo feel towards Sarah after the video chat today? How is Kay feeling towards Sarah after the video chat today? How do they feel towards Sarah? Okay, anything else, please? Okay. So we have the Ten of Swords. We also have the Tower, Nine of Swords. And then we have this really beautiful ending with the Six of Wands. So this is what I'm going to say about this person. I really feel like this person maybe has gotten out of a bad situation lately or has had like really bad relationships in the past, bad breakups, something like that. However, though, what I like about this is kind of like showing how they're like bringing in that energy. However, though, by the end of this reading, the Six of Wands, they're feeling victorious. They're feeling like they're a winner because they got to talk to you. Okay, so very cute. So positive. I'd say that they feel positive towards you right now. So there you go on that one. All right, Spirit Angels and Guides. Next question for Sarah. Sarah would like to know, what does Kay want the outcome to be for them? What does Kay want the outcome to be for them? What does Kay want the outcome to be for them? Okay, okay. So we've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. We also have the Four Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so I actually feel like this is still kind of new to them or for them. However, I feel like as this starts to progress or kind of keeps going, I feel as though they kind of want to leave like things in your past and their past behind. I could see them wanting to move forward, but wanting like some type of commitment from you, like that you're not gonna be dating anyone else, etc. The same as they would be doing. But I do see that they're very aware that this is still new with that Four Swords, meaning everyone still needs to kind of like sit on it and wait type of energy. The Three of Pentacles, they definitely feel like they can get along with you well. But as far as the outcome, I feel like this is still pretty new. Okay, so give it a little bit of time. Queen of Swords, the overall energy feels positive though. Okay, so there you go on that one, Sarah. Now we got B Taurus coming back. We got B Taurus. I was waiting for him to show his head. Just kidding. All right, so next question for Sarah. What does B Taurus feel about Sarah currently? What does B Taurus feel about Sarah currently? So, how's B Taurus feeling for Sarah currently? All right. So we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, then we have the Six of Cups in reverse. So I feel like they're holding on too much. Yeah, the Devil reverse. So there's this big part of them that's kind of, I feel like they're stuck. You know, I feel like there's been a big part of them that's been wanting to get over certain things from the past, but they're holding on just too tight and they're just not quite there yet. Is the best way I could put that. But they want to be there. I mean, I see this clearly with the Ace of Pentacles, but there's just too much that they have not let go of yet. Okay? So there you go, my dear, on that one. And you've been helping him a lot lately. That's so sweet of you. Good job. Yeah, and I feel like they're still having those challenges about getting over stuff, but the trying, the watching, the energy is there, okay? Because we see that Devil reverse, we see that 10 reverse, the 6 reverse. They are trying to get over it. It's just they're not quite there yet. They're not quite there yet. So as long as you're patient, in that regard, I think that's a good thing. If you're willing to help them and just be there for them as a friend, you know. Yes, I can definitely concur with that. All right, so I'm gonna call you L if you don't mind that. So for L, you woke up with anxiety for a couple days. I wonder how to unblock this. My mom got out of control again with me, and I feel so unsafe, mistrusting in my abilities and dreams. I'm so sorry about that, L. I do want to say this. I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV or a cop. So if you ever, if you ever feel totally unsafe or something like that, I urge you to call some type of authority or cops, okay? I just want to put that out there first, all right, my friend? So having said that, let's see what advice to give you right now, okay? How to unblock what you're feeling or how to deal with, unblock, all of that. All right, so spirit angels and guides. Here we have guides come in specific for L. Messages for L right now. Okay. So I am curious if this has something to do with like your mom's boyfriend or like a girlfriend or a significant other or something. I see this Two of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and then the Four of Cups. But I'm feeling like it might be time to start exploring like other options, like as far as where you're living. If you can't do that, know that it's going to die down because the Four of Cups starts to lack energy. Okay, so no, this is coming from your guides that things are going to start to at least, you might not get along with your mom again right away right now. However, the Four of Cups is saying that that energy is going to be taken away from it. It's going to start to lack energy. So things will start to calm down. Okay, Elle? So there you go, my dear. And you're welcome. Thank you. Yes, John D had made a comment on it, but when I very first got it, this Stephen really likes this deck as well. It really is a very pretty deck, I have to admit. And Teresa, let me pull you a card real quick. It's very easy to go. Please go through for Teresa. Any messages for Teresa right now? I mean for Vicky. Sorry, Teresa's right under you. I will do yours next, though. Okay. Spirit angels and guides, please come through for Vicky. Messages for Vicky right now for the week, or for the week. Any messages for Vicky? What's going on for the week for Vicky? Ooh. So you have the Chariot and the Knight of Wands. So I don't know if anyone's asked you out on a date, or if you're married. I'm not sure your current circumstances. However, this could also be too just going out with someone that you're really friendly with. I feel as though someone might be like asking you out like to lunch or to something like that. And you're encouraged to go this week, okay? So there you go. And then Spirit Angels and Guides, please come through for Teresa's general message. I actually blew out my candle with my shuffle. It was getting low though. All right, Spirit Angels and Guides, please come through. Yours came out quick. So we have the Knight of Cups and the King of Swords in reverse. So I feel as though maybe you feel like someone around you is lacking direction. This could be a companion. This could be a friend, a boss. However, though, I feel like you're kind of encouraged to encourage them this week, okay? So there's your message, Teresa. John D. I'm going to pull your card for the week. I'm seeing all you here who wait till the end, so I'm just going to grab them. Just while I'm pretty real fast. So Spirit Angels and Guides, please come through for John D. Message for John D for the week. The Empress. Nice. Okay. I wonder if you're going to meet a chick. And then the King of Cups in reverse. I wonder actually if you are, okay? So we have the Empress and the King of Cups in reverse. I almost feel like if you do come into some communication with a female this week, I almost feel like with this King of Cups reverse, you're just like extremely nervous and kind of like out of touch a little bit. However, let's flip this upside down. Try to encourage yourself and give yourself some comfort, okay? So there you go, my dear. Hold on. What were you guys so impressed with? Oh, yes, I do. That was horrible, right? No, but yes, I do charm casting, but no one ever, you know what? I have charm casting like on almost all of like my things that I've advertised for and told people about. No one ever gets the charm casting. I don't know why. I love the charm casting. However, though, there's a lot to be interpreted by the person who is getting the reading. So instead of my interpretation, for a lot of the things that are in with the charm casting, a lot of it needs to be interpreted by the person that you're doing the reading for, and that's because a lot of these charms have certain meanings to certain people, numbers, all that stuff. So that could be a reason. But yeah, I love doing the charm casting. It's super fun, but not a lot of people get it. That's okay. Lucky Charms. And you're welcome. How cute. I mean, right behind the tiny hand. Very nice. And hello, Regini. Does Rashish miss me? Let me see. Let's see. Spirit angels and guides, please come through. Rashidi would like to know, does Rashish miss me? Nine of swords, two of swords. I'm gonna say yes, they kind of do. Nice. Okay, let's keep going. YouTube's. You're welcome, my dear. Yes, totally. I agree with that message. And you're welcome. You're married. Okay, gotcha. You're welcome. No, not yet. I will be in like maybe like 10 minutes. You didn't send me any ice cream, Melissa. So charm casting is, so if you look up, well, actually, let me look at something real quick. What time is it right now? Oh, it is a little late. Okay, so hold on. So yeah, anybody else that does want or who wants to send a tip or donation for readings, let me know now in the chat, please. And also, let me know if I missed anybody who sent in a tip or donation, just in case. And then let me do Mousy Girl. Let me do your reading. That was so sweet of you to send in money for Rick's. I think that's so kind. So Spirit Angels and guys, any messages for Mousy Girl right now? And then I'm gonna get to your question, Melissa. Messages for Mousy Girl currently. How is Mousy Girl? How's her week going to go? How's Mousy Girl? How's her week going to go? Okay, what else? Interesting. Okay, so it's going to go by fast this week. So you have the Three of Cups. You also have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and then you have the Eight of Wands. So it's definitely going to go by fast this week. I feel as though you might get, I don't know if you have plans or something like to hang out with friends or coworkers or something like that this week, but I feel almost like someone's going to butt into the middle of some plans you have or something like that. So just be mindful, be watchful for whoever that person is. I don't think they're doing it in like necessarily like a mean way. However, they are kind of like getting in the way of some of the plans you have. That's how I'm feeling. What does the owl want me to know about the David and Jeff thing this past week? Okay, good question. All right, so spirit, angels, and guides, please come through for Steven, particularly the owl. Steven's spirit animal guide, the owl. What does the owl want Steven to know about the David and Jeff thing from this past week? Does the owl want David to know, or want Steven to know, sorry, about the David and Jeff thing? Seven of Cups reverse, dark thoughts. 10 of Wands, 5 of Swords reverse. So it almost feels like the owl is saying you're putting your own, hold on. Okay, so I almost feel like you're putting your own dark thoughts in your head about this, okay? Either that or like David just like completely loathes the guy. It's one of the two, okay? Especially with that 7 of Cups reverse, 10 of Wands. This is a lot of baggage, a lot of burden. 5 of Swords reverse. This is trying to get over some issues that you've had that's partially could be your fault as well. So this could be David very well. However, I feel like when I say the owl says you're putting too much dark thought onto it, maybe it's just because you're seeing it different than everybody else, because I don't see anything here at all that would like raise my eyebrows at all. And it almost feels like maybe part of this is David, and I just don't see, according to this, I mean, it feels like they just don't get, there's nothing good there. So there you go. And then next, what will I discover? What will I discover if I place a hidden camera in my room while I'm gone? Oh my gosh, that's such a good question. I love this. Oh my god, I almost want you to go just to do it. I'm sorry, Steven, I kind of do. Okay, that's such a good question. Oh, that's such a good one. I love it. All right, so spirit angels and guides, please come through for Steven. Steven would like to know, what might Steven discover if he places a hidden camera in his room when he's gone? Oh, sheesh. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. This could be a person that you just don't really care for that you see on camera. It could be very well be Leo. We have the 6 of Cups, which I find interesting because this is like a nostalgia, okay? And then we have 5 of Wands. So I almost feel like you might see someone from David's past pop up. Perhaps like a Josh or a character like that. However, though, the 5 of Wands indicates you might even literally catch a physical fight on your camera. Literally. Like, for real, for real. So, there you go. That's so interesting to me. Okay, so for Tasha, let me do this one for you real quick. Spirit angels and guides, please come through. Tasha would like to know, why is Eddie contacting Tasha? Why is Eddie contacting Tasha? Why is Eddie contacting Tasha? Oh, he likes you. That's why. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, he really likes you a lot. He's pursuing you. He likes you. So Queen of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. They might even be checking on you too. With that Knight of Pentacles, it's a little bit of a sense of like responsibility, like wanting to make sure you're okay. So there you go, my dear. And hold on, I don't want to forget this. Okay, so real quick, Spirit Angels and Guides, please come through for Juju's card for tonight. Let me get that card for Juju. Messages for Juju tonight. Messages for Juju. Five of Wands. Okay. What else? A lot of that conflict card's popping up. Two of Wands. Okay, so it feels like there could be a little bickering going on between you and another person. However, the energy feels as though it'll be like it'll work itself out. However, whenever someone gets the Five of Wands, I always kind of throw this question out there. Also, if it's like someone that perhaps you're friends with or close with, or a circle you're close with, I always say, if what the conflict is about, like, is it worth fighting over? If it's worth fighting over it, by all means, keep fighting over it and stand your ground. However, if it's something that's just like not worth it, then just let it go. So there you go, Juju. There's yours. And next, Spirit Angels and Guides, please come through. Stephen would like to know, why does Stephen get bad vibes from Jeff? I've always wondered if he likes him younger or has done Dahmer stuff. You know what? I could see that. I don't know why, but when she said that, I got like it resonated in my head about that. So that's really weird. Okay, so let's see. Spirit Angels and Guides. Spirit Angels and Guides, please come through. This question, or for this question for Stephen. Stephen would like to know, why has Stephen always had bad vibes from Jeff? Is there something going on there with Jeff that we should maybe know or not know about? So why has he had bad vibes about Jeff? What is it about Jeff that gives him bad vibes? Okay. Ugh. So I'm vibing that you could definitely be right. There is, because like we got the cup, we have three. Okay, so 3 out of 3 of these cards. We have the 3 of Pentacles reverse, the 10 of Pentacles reverse, the 6 of Pentacles, and then the 10 of Cups. So I really feel as though this has a lot. And look, but these are both family cards. Okay, this one just happens to be in reverse. So I'm gonna say that, number one, that there could definitely be something there with this whole liking younger energy, liking younger dudes or whatever. I'm definitely vibing that. As creepy as it sounds, I'm vibing that. And then for the 6 of Pentacles, this is the other thing I feel like that throws you off about him. I feel as though maybe he tries to give off this vibe like he's giving, or he's like very generous to people. However, it's like a facade. So there you go. That's really interesting though, and creepy. Yes, I have. I totally have. Yes, I know. I know. Yeah, very creepy. Very creepy. So real quick, Melissa, if you look up casting lots, the process of charm casting started with casting lots. And I don't know if you've ever seen like any old movies or old references where you see a lady throwing chicken bones on the ground. That is what we would call the casting of the lots. Okay, that's a very it's a very old school voodoo magical practice, but I believe there's other cultures as well that have done it. But that's where the charm casting, it's a derivative of that, but just like a newer version of it. And there's like letters, numbers, there's charms of significance, of meaning, of value. There's a, like, you know, if you saw my my little teapot, you'll see that there's, hold on, let me take this out real quick. But you can see there's quite a bit of things in here. You see? You see the charms, the letters. You see a poker chip. They all have their own kind of unique meanings. You see this is like a wildflower. You see the dinosaur. And then this is a rose ship. And you have that. But yeah, so each thing kind of has its own meaning, along with, I use the dominoes for numbers. So there's letters, there's numbers, there's all different types of things. See, I even have some Scrabble pieces. But so the point is, I'll put it on something like, let me do this as quickly as I can, or kind of explain it kind of semi-quickly. So I could put it on something such as this, okay, like this little tray. And let's say we're trying to contact, you know, some guides that are around you, okay, Melissa? We're also going to pay attention to the direction it goes in, okay? So we have north, and then we have a little bit of west going on, and then a tiny bit towards the east, or towards the south, sorry. So this is going to indicate to me that this could be someone that you were very fond of, who perhaps was a family member, et cetera, et cetera. So you could find out quite a bit from stuff like this. This could be someone who was an architect in their past life. The numbers 5 and 4, and 1 and 4 and 1 and 3 are coming up with this person, and the letter F. Okay, there's also a kind of fractured flower, and then there's a seashell. So possibly you've been to the ocean with this person as a child, etc., etc. So that's kind of how you would go about the charm casting. Okay, but there's a lot of times, like I said, that the meanings will come. There's a lot of, you know, meaning that takes place from the person who's getting the reading. They kind of have to put some pieces together. I guide them and help them and give them some meanings of the charms. However, they validate it through, you know, their experience, their knowledge. So, but there you go. Hold on, let me move this real quick. Stephen. Okay. And Anne, I see you up there. So Anne, after you and Stephen, I'll be closing up the stream. All right, everybody? So just so everybody knows, I'm a little teapot. I know, right? My mommy gave me that. Oh, my mommy gave me that. Okay, so for Stephen, will David bring Josh over while I'm on work trip? Okay, good question. Spirit guides, please come through. For Stephen would like to know, will David bring Josh over while Stephen is on the work trip? Or if Stephen goes on the work trip? Yes. I'm vibing yes. Because we got the 3 of Swords right out the get. So we got the 3 of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Oh, okay. The Wheel of Fortune reverse. He might not come, though, but I do feel like he'll invite him. And the King of Swords in reverse. So, yeah, I'm going to say that he might invite him. However, I don't see Josh coming or accepting the invite. There you go, my dear. You had one before that, too? Hold on, let me find it. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Stephen. Again, thank you very much for your very kind donation / tip. I appreciate you. Okay, so Stephen would like to know, has David and Jeff ever done stuff together? Okay, good question. All right, Spirit Angels and guys, come through. Stephen would like to know, has David and Jeff in the past ever done stuff together before? The Seven of Wands is definitely, this one's tough, I think. Let's see. Because there's this real trying to do it. I see it's okay. So we have the Four of Wands in reverse. So that kind of tells me that perhaps he was unsuccessful. However, then we have the Seven of Wands, which is like a persistence, like keep trying, you know. And then we have the World, which kind of indicates it could be completion. Either that or that he just keeps trying over and over again and he fails. So if I had to lean one way or another, I would say I don't think so. I feel as though maybe it's been close or that he's tried to do something to him or with him. However, it could. I'm going to be honest. It could go either way, but I'm feeling more like it probably hasn't. Okay, let me. Four of Pentacles. Maybe. Okay, now I'm thinking maybe yes. Ace of Swords. Okay, so maybe it is yes. I changed my vote. I'm going to say more yes than no. That maybe there is something there from the past that has happened. So there you go, my dear. And thank you for waiting patiently. Will my friend get into the same college as I am in right now? That's a great question. All right, so Spirit, Angels, and Guides, please come through. For Anne would like to know, will Anne's friend get into the same college that Anne is currently in? So, will Anne's friend get into the same college as Anne? So, will Anne's friend get into the same college as Anne? Looking good so far. Okay, what else though? There could be a little delay, I'm almost feeling like, because we have Justice and then we have the Six of Cups. I feel as though this person really, really wants to go to school with you two. Like there's a sense with nostalgia, like they're really wanting to build some memories with you there. But we also got the Five of Swords, which is disappointment, and then the Page of Cups in reverse. So let me pull one more. Three Swords reverse. So yeah, I almost feel like they either are not going to get the answer they want right away, or for some reason it's going to be put off like another semester, okay? However, I do feel like, yeah, they're eventually going to be getting there. So I'm going to say yes, they will eventually end up there with you, okay? So there you go. And thank you again for your very kind donation / tip. I appreciate you. Yeah, Jeff is, we don't like Jeff. We don't like Jeff. For sure. The great almighty caps lock. I love this. Right? These weirdies, huh? Okay, real quick, I'm going to go ahead. I have no idea why we didn't see Darth tonight. However, though, I'm going to pull him because I was just talking to him, I want to say like 20 minutes before I went live. However, y'all have lives. I understand. I'm going to give him a reading real quick, pull him some cards just so he doesn't feel left out. Spirit, Angels, and Guides through. For Darth, messages for Darth right now. Messages for Darth. Ooh. My left ear is ringing. Two of Cups. Okay, what else? Two of Swords. Okay. Why do I feel like Darth had a similar message like last week or something? Okay, so Darth, if you're listening, my friend, you have the Two of Cups and the Two of Swords. So 2 and 2, okay, my dear? There is choices to be made, okay? I don't know. We could say that this is a choice between two people. We could say it's a choice between two situations. But there is definitely, I feel like strongly there is a choice. You are having a tough time, or you're feeling like you have to choose between um, either two different people or two different places. Even I want to say, or when I say places, they don't just have to be physical places. But it feels as though you're in a position, or you're feeling like you're in a position where you're having to choose between two different people or two different things. Okay, I'm gonna put it that way. Um, and no matter how you want to avoid it or ignore it, you're gonna have to face it. Okay, and it might not be a choice that you want to make. Okay, however, though, I feel as though that these two different entities are completely different things. Okay, that's how I'm vibing about this. Like with one, it's just so much more different than the other. So that's all I can give you for right now. But yeah, choices have to be made, or you're feeling that they have to be made. Um, so, and when I say that you're going to have to make a choice, it could be just in the way that you handle the situation between or amongst these two people, or these two different things that are going on. Okay, it can all be about having to make a choice on how you're going to approach the situation. Okay, so there you go, my dear. That sounds about right, I think. Windows, right? Hold on again, real quick, before I end the stream. I almost forgot Miami Spice. I'm trying to remember her more lately. Okay, so Miami Spice, you sweet little lovey. Here is a card for you for today. Spirit angels and guides, please look through. Okay, that was quick. You got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so Two of Pentacles in reverse. So you're having a hard time balancing work and home, home and work. Um, and it's feeling kind of frustrating, okay? So I feel like the message here is either take some extra time away from work or from home. Maybe you need to get away from both, okay? So there you go, my love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Melissa. Okay, guys, so I'm going to be ending stream. I will be back tomorrow. And if anyone has any questions or anything, let me know right now. And I think that's it. Happy Martin Luther King Day, everybody. If you have no school tomorrow or no work, congratulations. And if you do, that sucks. I'm sorry. Right? You sure did, little mousy. So, but yes, everybody have a good night, and I will see y'all tomorrow, okay?